Kind of a lost MP3 at number 18 on my fantasy playlist, February the 6th, 1999. How about it? We're getting there. We're closing in on number 1. Can you read this? So, Labor of Love. That's all there is to it. My penmanship was never the best, but my heart was in the right place. Number 18, down from number 15. Speaking of not being able to read my own writing, but it's better than Ezra with At the Stars. Gosh, dog, I almost forgot about that one. February 6, 1999, fantasy playlist. Better than Ezra. They're from Louisiana. They're from down here in the South. That's right. Mr. Deejay's from Alabama, and they're from Louisiana. They formed in Louisiana. They started out as a four-man group. 1988, students at LSU. First public performance at a place called Murphy's in Baton Rouge. Put out their first, well, actually it was a cassette album. Remember the cassettes? Used to put out albums and cassettes. Well, there were the albums, the 33s, and then there were the CDs, and then there were the cassettes. Well, their first one was called Surprise. That was in 1990, but then tragedy struck. Their lead guitarist, Joel Rundell, committed suicide. It looked like it was the end for Better Than Ezra. They took some time off, a little bit of time off, and they reformed as a trio. They released an album off an indie record label. It was called Deluxe in 1993. That drew the attention of the major record labels. They got interested in Better Than Ezra. Elektra Records signed Better Than Ezra. First major record deal for Better Than Ezra. And Deluxe was re-released in 1995. And their biggest hit came off that album, Good. Boy, I put that one high on my fantasy playlist. Did not cross over to Billboard's Top 40, but although it did well on the alternative charts, or what was called the mainstream rock charts, whatever it was called back in the day, went to number 1. MTV played the hell out of the video. Good. Their second album didn't do as well. It was called Fiction Baby, Desperately Wanting. Now that's a lost MP3 right there. Forgotten about that. And King of New Orleans. I believe MTV played that song back in 1996. King of New Orleans. Hadn't heard that one in a long time. Gonna have to listen to that on YouTube to refresh my memory. The album, their second album, didn't do as well as their first major released album. Fiction Baby sold about 500,000 copies by 1999, but that's respectable right there, 500,000 copies, so that's pretty dang good. Third album off the Elektra record label, and then Elektra dropped them. I don't know why, but they dropped them after this album came out. Their third album was How Does Your Garden Grow? And that yielded At the Stars. It debuted at number 78 on Billboard's Hot 100. It peaked at number 78. That's it. Got the guy who produced the album, and I forgot to write his name down. The same guy he produced albums. He produced an album by John Mellencamp called Human Wills. He produced Iggy Pop's American Caesar and Malcolm Byrne. He was the guy who produced this album. How Does Your Garden Grow? And we got At the Stars at number 18. God, it's nice to hear that song again. Boy, it just brings back some memories. That's one of the things I like about counting down these fancy playlists. I get to hear these songs that I haven't heard in years. Well, we got Better Than Ezra with At the Stars at number 18 on my fancy playlist, February the 6th, 1999.